The General Superintendent, Christ Apostolic Church Worldwide, Pastor Samuel Oladele, has advised religious leaders and politicians to shun hate speech, as the country prepares for 2019 general election. He gave the advice in an interview with newsmen last Sunday in Abuja, at the inauguration of Christ Apostolic Church, Media East Region, and the induction of Pastor Chukwuemeka Ozwigbo as the pioneer regional superintendent. He urged Christians to shine the light of the gospel by living a Christ-like life, saying hate speech had no place in Christianity. When Christ was on earth over 2,000 years ago, it was never heard of him that he made any hate speech. All that came out of his mouth were words of grace and blessings. So, hate speech has no place whatsoever in Christianity, he cautioned. Also read, herdsman killings, no room for land grab in Plateau. Oladele advised religious organizations to pray for the peace of the country, as Nigerians prepares for 2019 general election, adding, "The Bible says, we should raise up holy hands so that there will be peace in the nation." So the church has a role to play by praying and preaching to church members and non-members to ensure peace and love. In a sermon entitled, "The Mighty Men of David," the General Superintendent urged the congregation to seek to be men after God's own heart at all time. He said the best any man could become was to be the man after the heart of God. He said, "One thing is to be ordained and be given series of titles, the best is to be called mighty man of God. If there is anything you want to be known for, it is to be a mighty man after God's own heart." He urged the ministers of God and Christians to always wait for God and their own time. Oladele, speaking on the restructuring of CAC, said such action became necessary following the growth and expansion of the church. "Today, we have over 10,000 pastors. In those days the number was not that high. It became necessary that we delegate some authority to some senior officials of the church to take care of some certain geographical areas of the church here in Nigeria and overseas," he said. The inductee and pioneer superintendent of the region, Pastor Ozwigbo, expressed optimism that the country would soon enjoy peace because there were people interceding for the country. "We are praying for the peace of the country and we believe God will surely intervene, either some people like it or not," he said. Ozwigbo, however, urged leaders of the country to be God-fearing and, as well, seek for the good and welfare of the masses. He urged members of CAC under his region to trust God, pray together and allow God's intervention in the region. Pastor Ezekiel Mappa, General Secretary, CAC Worldwide, who said that Christians played a critical role in nation building, urged them to guide their congregation on the right path. Mappa stressed the need for church leaders to focus on moral preaching and sensitization of their members on their civic rights as citizens of the nation and that of heaven. He said that Media East region has 6 states including Nasarawa, Benue, Niger, Plateau, Bauchi, Kaduna and the Federal Capital Territory. He said that CAC would continue to contribute its quota towards the development of the nation and spiritual development of citizens.